Thank you so much, ma'am, sir, for joining us here on CNN News 18. Today, I wanted to speak to you because this is perhaps for the first time that Sam Altman has spoken on camera about Suchir Balaji's death. In an interview to Tucker Carlson, he says that it is a case of a suicide. He, in fact, said that he was a colleague, he was a friend, we worked closely. He said all those things, but he said that it is a clear case of suicide. In fact, he also pointed out that how there were no evidence to prove that there was a struggle, etc. So he said all those things. That interviews in public domain. I want to know your thoughts, your comments on this interview given by Sam Altman to Tucker Carlson.
Words doesn't say everything. You should see his
Yeah.
behavior. You should see his body
Okay.
language. Every
Okay.
question about Suchir, every other question he looks at Tucker. Every
Mm,
question about Suchir, he's looking down completely and then he answers. And he doesn't
mm,
answer the questions directly. He's evasive.
mm,
That
mm.
means if Tucker asks one question, he pushes the back to him. So he's
Yeah.
and all tons of
Mm,
lies. Number
mm,
one, he said
mm,
multiple investigations.
mm.
That's a
Yeah.
big thing because, as far as we know, there was only one investigation.
Correct.
Then he's saying that is December 29th, police told our attorney that this is a homicide and
Yeah.
it's handed it over to homicide unit. And next
Yeah.
day, same police called and said, no, it's suicide. You know why? It's
Yeah.
turned. And
Mm,
he said there were two police reports. There was only one police report that were given to us. Now it
mm,
looks like there were two. Yes, there was
mm,
one that has
mm,
been altered. What we've been given is an altered report. You think we
mm,
can go him by words? You should see
mm,
his behavior. You
mm.
should see his
Ma'am,
behavior.
also, I want to ask you. In fact, I did ask you this question last time also when we spoke. Uh, that did you ever try to reach out to Sam Altman, his office? Did he ever, met you people after Suchir's demise? Did he ever came to your home to extend condolences?
Actually, he reached out to me through emails, their HR,
Okay.
and
Okay.
we replied, we are not in a stage to communicate to him. We are not interested right now. And
Okay.
they were trying to offer something. We
Yeah,
didn't, something, they send an email, we have something offer,
to
but
offer
what
two
is that?
times.
We know something unethical in that offer, so we didn't reply to that. Yeah.
I mean, we
Okay.
were
No. So he Sam Altman's office offered you something. You
that's the
mean to say
letter. I
that?
can say it. I can say it.
It
Show
is
that
not
letter once
offer,
more.
a kind of indirect indication they were giving.
Actually, the same
Okay.
choice of words. I have two things. One is HR
Okay.
says we want to give you stock options directly, and we want to give
Okay.
you no probate. Give to us
Okay.
directly. And they said somehow
Okay.
we want to get you on the Zoom call.
Okay.
I avoided. I said go to a probate attorney, talk to her. Again, we sent a
So
non.
they were offering you stocks in the company, and they were offering you to they asked you to come on a Zoom call with Sam Altman. That's
With
what they
HR.
asked.
Sam Altman, he said he's willing to talk to us, but we knew his character from Suchir.
Okay.
So we
Okay.
didn't want to talk to him because we know Suchi told he's full of
Mm,
lies, he's manipulative, he can
mm,
twist the matter like anything. So why
mm.
would we talk to him, right? And when we
Correct.
suspect him behind us, why would we talk to
Mm.
him?
Correct. Correct. Ma'am, also, I remember this is before President Trump's inauguration. We spoke around 29th December or something. At that time, you said that we have a lot of hope from President Trump. In fact, Elon Musk, did speak about this issue many times on X. So, and each time around at that point in time, you used to tell me that Siddhant, let us, collect evidence, and then we'll reach out to President Trump or Elon Musk. So, have you managed to establish contact with Elon Musk's office? Have you received any kind of help other than his support on social media so far?
We are yet to reach. Actually, we need a strong attorney who can go talk to him. We are still
Okay,
looking for someone whom we can trust.
okay,
In
okay.
America, I don't know how it's in India. This
Hmm,
attorney
hmm,
They take
mm,
money from both the sides. They take the
mm.
information, sell it to them, even investigative journalists. So
Mm.
I think we have found someone who can work with us on
Okay,
that. We'll go to
okay.
Elon. We don't have any complaints against Elon. He's a good man.
Because Elon,
He's
yeah,
always
below,
supporting.
because Elon has been supporting your cause from day one. Like at least on social media platforms, he was all out in support of your family.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
yeah.
Again and again,
Ma'am,
he's like,
also, yeah, ma'am. Also, one thing would like to, if you can explain for our viewers, because last time around we did manage to access the report. In fact, the San Francisco department also write to us, and they said in that email. In fact, I still have the copy of that email that it's a case of suicide, and they attached some documents to
yeah,
substantiate their claims, their theory. So if I ask you this question, and please don't mind me asking this question, just for the sake of my
sorry.
viewers' understanding, as far as the authorities in San Francisco concerned, the police concerned, they all are calling it a case of a suicide. But obviously, Suchir Balaji's fans, his family, relatives, Elon Musk, they all believe that it's a case of murder. So, if I ask you that what evidence you have right now to prove that it is a case of murder. Somebody killed Suchir. What evidence you have to convince the world, to convince media, to convince authority, or for that matter, if you tomorrow reach out to President Trump's office, then what evidence do you have you will put before him to convince him to launch or restart investigation into this matter?
I can give you 3 or 4 points. Number one
Yeah.
is the wounds on the body. There's a head
Okay.
injury, and
Yeah.
the ballistic model that's been given is he's made to sit on the floor and shot from the top. That means,
Okay. Mm.
right? That means he didn't
Mm.
fall down. So there's no
Okay.
wound, head injury from the fall. And then
Mm.
there's a maxillary bone fracture.
Mm. Mm.
Even his doctor who did the autopsy, he said
Mm.
Suchir was punched on the face. We
Mm.
have it on the
Mm.
Zoom, we have it on the recording. He cannot go
Mm.
back. So that's the kind of
Okay.
situation we are in. And then his whole face is twisted. And you know what the
Yeah.
doctor he said? They're saying
Yeah.
his face was touching the door, so it just pressed. It's not true. His
Mm.
face was not touching the door. We have seen the pictures.
Yeah.
And his jeans here is ripped.
Yeah.
Mm.
We did a luminal
Okay.
test. Luminal
Okay. Yes,
test,
sir.
the blood spatter. There is
Okay.
somebody standing in front of him. That splatter stopped that blood flow.
Oh, yeah.
So somebody is
Yeah.
standing in front of him and
Mm.
they are shooting it. So that luminal test helped us to identify
Mm.
there is people in front of him.
They've cleaned up. You know what? The worst thing is they've cleaned up other spatters, right? They've cleaned up. Luminol is a chemical. When you put it
Mm.
on the spatters, if they have cleaned up, it becomes obvious. So that's,
Oh,
yes, we did that.
that's how
Uh,
you are so confident that things have been cleaned up.
yeah, yeah, we doubted it actually. And also,
Mm.
the blood spatter is in multiple rooms because
Mm.
based on his position,
Mm.
the blood cannot go to the outside. And the wound in
Correct.
the mouth and the
Mm.
blood spatter outside, and on the
Mm.
t-shirt there is blood which has
Mm.
food
Mm.
particles in it.
Mm, mm. Ma'am,
It's
coming back to yeah,
yes.
ma'am, coming back to Sam Altman. So if tomorrow Sam calls you and want to meet you, or perhaps will you be going to him, or do you think that there's a scope to convince him that it's a case of a murder? Do you think that scope, that room is left? No.
No, I don't have that hope. And if we were to talk to him, we will go with our attorney.
Through attorney only we will be reaching
Yes,
out.
we are never going to talk
Okay.
to him. And you
So,
know what?
are you also thinking of moving with some kind of taking legal action against Sam Altman, his company, in days to come?
Mm,
Based on our attorney's
attorney's advice. We're waiting for his advice.
Okay, Okay, okay. So, very last time, I would like to ask you what Sam Altman said. He was definitely looking not very comfortable answering that question. I don't want to draw any conclusion at this point in time. It could be that he does not, he never wanted this question to be asked to him, but Tucker Carlson, being Tucker Carlson, he'll ask everything. So that could also be the reason. I don't want to draw any conclusion, but indeed, he was looking very uncomfortable. So, would like to know from you, there were a lot of things which he said in the interview. He said that there were no signs of struggle. It's a case of
Ah,
suicide. He in
can I
fact
tell you?
in fact he yeah, in fact he also said that he possesses the gun. He had gun at that time. He shot himself, etc., etc. Your comments on that? A very quick and a last question.
And you know what? No signs of struggle because they have
Mm,
not given us the photos. They have not taken inside the mouth. The wounds
mm,
on the gum, wounds on the lips here, okay?
mm,
And the
mm,
wound here. They have not taken photo or they did not give it to us. We did the
mm,
private autopsy and we have. So they have
mm,
not, even the wound on the head, they didn't
mm,
knock. Actually,
mm,
we have some insider who told a
mm,
friend of us all these
mm,
details. There was blood in the
mm,
mouth, there was wounds in the mouth,
mm,
there is head injury. Even on
mm.
his part, it described
But
very
will
well.
this, but will this insider be testifying for you in the courts if needed tomorrow?
It cost him his job. We don't need him to testify. You know why?
Okay, okay,
We had a
yeah.
doctor who's seen his body.
Mm, mm.
He can tell it. He's already written that there is a head contusion.
So, ma'am, right now your doubt is that there is this powerful Silicon Valley. Those who run the show in the United States, perhaps, they wanted your son killed because he knew the dark secrets of artificial intelligence, perhaps how the data is
Sam
stolen
Altman.
and how this entire system is built, and
Not the
that's
dark
the reason
secrets of
that,
AI.
yeah,
Siddharth
yeah,
ji. It's the dark secrets of OpenAI and Sam Altman. Who is involved
dark
with them?
secrets of OpenAI and Sam Altman.
Sam Altman. I want to be very precise. AI industry is not bad as such.
Okay,
What they're doing with
okay.
the data, how they're using it. My son knew in and out of it.
And if he had spoken in media or testified in the courts, that would have costed Sam Altman heavily.
You know what? That's where actually we are holding New York Times accountable. First of
Hmm,
all, they published
hmm,
his photo, they twisted his
hmm,
words, and they
hmm,
gave the news all over the world. It's a
hmm,
highly powerful industry. He's a
hmm.
whistleblower. Then
Indeed,
they
indeed.
made him a custodian witness also. That's where his life became dangerous. His life came into
Hmm,
danger. That's where it became dangerous. Because when if he didn't go to court and testify, he would be alive today. They are
hmm.
responsible for his murder,
So
50%.
you mean to say that this quote of Suchir, which New York Times published, where he has been reported saying that he will be testifying in the courts,
He didn't
perhaps was not the exact quote he gave to New York Times. You mean to
he
say
did not
this?
agree, but he did not agree to testify. It was not
He
from
did
his
not
side.
agree, and that
On,
quote costed him his life.
let me explain.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah,
explain. August
yeah,
3rd or August, I think July 26th.
yeah.
New York Times reporter Kate Math sent an email saying, "We'll protect your identity." And then
Okay.
he tells his friend, "My family and friends are dissuading me from going to New York Times." He had his
Hmm,
apprehension.
hmm,
Then he asks follow-up questions, and then after a
hmm.
long gap, he goes for interview. Then
Okay.
his
Okay.
photo is taken, it's published.
Hmm,
And there's a sentence in the article that says,
hmm,
if you believe what I believe, you should quit your
hmm,
job. There is no context to it at all. What does he believe? That's very
hmm,
cryptic, dangerous sentence that put him endangered. But even then, Suchir would have kept quiet. On
hmm,
23rd, New York Times attorneys contacted him.
hmm,
And if you look at what they have, New York Times attorneys, what they have
hmm,
presented to court is not that Suchir is a custodian witness. Not that
hmm,
not saying he's ready.
hmm.
Suchir openly protested outside. He may have documents.
Okay. Okay.
And
Okay. So
not
that's what
the
New
court.
York Times attorney told courts.
Exactly. And he was not a custodian witness until then, until October.
Hmm,
It means, first of all, they used him like a pawn.
hmm,
They used him in their battle. Why
mm,
would, I'm not very familiar with the media. Interview came in one newspaper. Why
mm,
did it published everywhere and some words were twisted one report to another report all over the world? I was
mm,
very, very concerned. So they already exposed him, they
mm,
endangered him, they violated
mm,
the contract,
mm.
did
Okay,
not keep,
okay,
right? We have a lot of claims on them.
okay, okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Also,
Thank you so much for. Yes, sir. You want to say something?
yeah, similar incidents are occurring now. People are getting scared about this because this
Okay,
kind of serial killer like it is happening.
Exactly.
So there is
okay.
a team involved in this, we feel.
Been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the they're doing.